On today's video, we take the next step towards fulfilling our dream by taking a look at a few boats that we can live aboard and sail around the Caribbean. The first two of these boats are both in the Pacific Northwest city of Seattle. We'll be looking at an S2 Yachts 35C, a 35-foot all-epoxy hulled center cockpit cruiser. Only 35 of these were made. Next up will be a Catalina 380, a wildly popular cruiser with an aft cockpit that ticks many of the boxes on our list of must-haves. The last boat we'll be looking at is an Irwin 38 Mark II. This is another center cockpit boat with a bunch of tick marks in the plus column. But before we get to that, we're off to Seattle.
Hey, it's us.
Yes, it is us.
Hi! We are looking at our first boat that we've looked at to purchase. We're going to see an S2 35C in 1988. There's only 35 of them made. It's pretty exciting. It hits all our checklist. It has a fore-aft cabin berth, actually, with room for us both to get out without climbing over each other. It's important. It has a little piece of counter for her to do her chopping on. She likes to cook.
It's important for cooking. The bed and the piece of counter are my wish list. What's your wish list?
My wish list is that I can stand up in it.
Which at 6'2" is a tall order.
Yeah. We should fit. Let's go check it out. Alright, stuck in Seattle traffic for, I don't know, a half hour now. Looking around, I don't see the Space Needle. I think they may have taken it down. And every time you see it, like in an establishing shot in shows and stuff, I think it's stock footage. That's what I think. I think it's stock footage. They took it down, and they say, you know what? Yeah, we don't need that anymore. People know it's here, and move on. So, if I see it, I'll get some video, but right now, nothing. I swear it was right there. It was just there. And then, I don't know, I think they shrunk it or something. We will get this. It's like Bigfoot. Does it exist? Does it not exist? Might be behind this building. Well, there it is. Well, it's not a UFO. Wait, yet. No, that's it. Yes, we found it. I feel like Magellan. Cool. What up, dog? That dog drives really well. Okay, so what did you think about the boat?
I like the boat. I fit in the boat, so that's an important part. I fit in the kitchen and I fit in the bed. I fit in the lounging area in the cockpit. It's all the important spots, I think. How about you? Do you fit in the boat?
Well, you fit in a pocket, so just. All right. I fit in the boat. I can stand up in the salon. I can stand up in the head. I can stand up in the aft cabin. So, bonus. The way the Bimini is set up, I can't stand up behind the wheel. So that's a bit of a problem, but it's adjustable. As far as the condition, it's clearly an older boat. You can tell it's a 30-year-old boat. It has some problems that I think are fixable. I'm worried about one of the shutoffs for the through hull. It's not exactly on the hull. There's some piping. It's probably a foot away from where it should be. I always thought they should be right on the hull. Fixable, but it costs money. No soft spots on the deck. The deck is solid. I think it has to do with it being epoxy instead of being a standard polyester. So that was interesting.
Polyester?
Polyester resin, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not covered in like socks.
Like
it's not like
fishnets or something. No.
Ken the broker was very nice. If you're in the market for a yacht, signature yachts, Ken's a great guy. He's very upfront. Doesn't talk down to you like some people can. You know, he understands that everybody's coming from a different walk of life, and you know he's willing to work with you, which is important. So, thumbs up for Ken.
He's friendly and approachable.
Yeah.
You didn't get a like that hard salesman, car salesman vibe off of it all.
Yeah, he was definitely friendly. No skin off his nose, whether he sells it or not. Obviously, he makes a commission, but it's not like he's pushing for it, which is really nice in a salesman. The boat is missing part of the dining table in the salon, which is not a big deal. It can be remade. Again, costs money. I don't think there's anything particular that stood out on the boat. Anything that said, "Oh, hey, I'm special, buy me," which is okay. It means it's a blank canvas. It gives us a chance to do something with it. Not crazy about the cushions,
Yeah, there's
or the fabric, or the curtains. All changeable.
There's a lot of cosmetic things that we can do in our own time, in our own budget, in our own style, and take care of it.
Alrighty, I have the stuffed pig.
I am the stuffed pig.
Perfect. And here is the kitten caboodle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
Dinner. Okay, so I think for a first boat inspection, but going to see it, to view it, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I was really happy about this, about getting out there, getting on a boat, getting to see it, understanding a little more of the process. So we'll see where it goes from here.
We decided to put in an offer on the S2. Unfortunately, it seemed to be a bit low. That weekend, the owner had also gotten 2 other offers that were much higher than ours. On to boat number 2. This boat's also in Seattle, but we went on a separate weekend. This is a Catalina 380. This is not really the boat we were looking to see at the time. They had told us there was a Catalina Morgan 381 that we could look at, but unfortunately it was out on a sale.
What did you think of the boat? This is the first 380 we've seen.
From my standpoint and my concerns, there doesn't seem to be much refrigerated or frozen storage on this boat. The bed area wasn't all I hoped for, but I think it would be alright and serve its purpose.
What about the bed didn't you like?
I didn't like how low the cockpit came down into the cabin. But other than that, it had good storage. All the surfaces were clean and well finished.
It's definitely well taken care of.
Yeah, it's a well taken care of boat. I noticed all the surfaces on the deck were clean and well taken care of. So you could see the care in the boat. And I did like that element of it.
I like the storage. There was a large amount of storage, which was really nice, especially for, headed to the Caribbean. You're going to need some storage. All the stuff you need for making that crossing across the horse parallels, or the horse latitudes. So, definitely, nice boat, for sure. I don't know if it's in the right area of the world for us, but it was a pretty nice boat.
And we have a bonus boat. What we see here is a Catalina Morgan 381. We actually traveled all the way across the country to New York to see this boat. As you can see from the pictures, it wasn't in the best of condition. We had hired a surveyor to go out and take a look at the boat to see if it was worth traveling all the way across the country to look at. Unfortunately, the surveyor seemed to not have our same ideas of what a good-looking boat would be. When we got there, we had found out that this boat had been on a mooring for 2 years, practically abandoned. It's unfortunate to see a boat in such a bad condition. While these things are fixable, the price they were asking was way too high for what the boat was. After seeing the boat, we had talked with the broker a bit and indicated that we needed a little concession on the price. The owner seemed unlikely to budge. And with that, we said, oh well. It was actually the model we wanted, but in terrible condition, and we were looking to go sailing without a 2 or 3 year refit. Okay, on to boat number 3. Again, we're traveling all the way across country to take a look at this boat. Lots and lots of travel. Here we can see the George Washington Bridge.
Here we are in the boat yard, looking for the boat, see if we can pick it out. Ah, there it is. Checking for moisture in the hull. Bit of a tight squeeze, but it looks like Genevieve made it through. She's up on the hard and covered and tarped. So we had an interesting look at this one. This is the first boat we've looked at on the hard. Being on the hard, it wasn't actually in quote-unquote showing condition. However, it was pretty easy to see what kind of condition the boat actually was in. Kitty litter you see in the dishes everywhere is for moisture removal. They put that there in the hope to not have the boat smell like mold when they open it up in the spring. And that's the last of our boat shopping. So which boat did we pick? Find out next time.
Say, why do you think they call this place the Giddy Up?
I don't know.